Hey everyone, and welcome back to another No Man's Sky building tutorial. Many of you know by now the amazing building technique that was baptized Blender Glitch and how crazy we are about it. Now, if not, then go and check out the video which I will link on the top of the screen right now. Today I would like to show you an easy way to place the underwater glass pipes wherever you want to, and in such a way you have complete control over direction and connection. Now let us get started with placing a series of connected cuboid rooms, which will serve as the foundation of our tutorial project. And we will be using the power connectors at the bottom of those rooms. As you can see, these are perfectly located in the middle, and as the glass pipes have the same dimensions of the cuboid rooms, these connectors will make our work extremely easy. Compared to the other glitch techniques, this time your item does not need to be green stated before applying the glitch, so no matter what state it is in, the Blender glitch will work. We simply select the part we wish to glitch, in this case the glass pipe, and press the L2 trigger to activate the quick menu and make sure your wire is selected. Now connect the wire to a connection point nearby and then place the other end of the wire on the connection point where you wish to build the part on. And then we use the same rocking of buttons technique we would use to do a wire glitch. And as you can see, we have placed the glass pipe onto the connection point. And you can keep on doing this technique on every connection point depending on how long you wish the glass corridor to be. Now let us make this a bit interesting and place a cross section here. By using a perfectly aligned basis to work from, you can see the glass pipes connect perfectly together. Similar, when wanting to place the horizontal pipes, we can use the same foundations. Place some cubes on top of each other and use again the central connection points to glitch upon. And here we use the same technique by Blender glitching the pipes on top of each other. Keep in mind that the horizontal and vertical pipes do not join together. You will need an intersection like cuboid or circular room. Now let us try and connect a glass pipe on the cross section here. If we would continue using the cuboid rooms, you will see there is something not right. The problem is that we have been glitching on the wire there, not on the cuboid room. So the whole thing is offset. Now if I bring out a cuboid room here, you can see that. First of all, I'm nearly not close enough to the center of the glass pipe, so the connection won't be joined. And also the center of the wire is not in line with the center of the cross section. Now even if I would do an adjacency from the window to the cube, creating half a jump, the wire again would not be on the correct position. When trying to glitch the pipe on that connection, you will see that the glass pipe is completely offset in both directions. So we need another solution. Currently the best technique I found is by starting with a corridor. On that corridor we connect a wall with the doorway. Then we position another wall next to it, but we do not place it. We need to adjacency glitch from the full wall to a half wall. Once the half wall is glitched, we place two more of those half walls next to it. Then we delete the first two half walls and replace them with the full wall and the doorway. Now we have a wall that jumped out a quarter of a full wall. We need to do the same technique at a 90-degree angle, so we have another quarter wall jump. We start with the full wall and adjacency to a half wall. On that wall we can connect another corridor, which will be the point we continue to work from. Before we go further, however, I would like to point something out that is interesting to know, and it will also explain later on why we don't have the perfect result. At first we placed a corridor and on that we connected a wall. Now look at the joint here between the wall and the corridor and compare it to the joint we see on this wall. Weirdly enough, when placing a wall on a corridor, it has a different snap point than when we would snap a corridor to a wall. As I have not found a different solution, this is sadly something we need to deal with. Alright, now I won't be able to place another corridor here, as the glass dome is in the way and it's colliding with it. So we have to place an angled corridor here, rotate it in such a way it is green stated. Once the angled corridor is placed, we can delete the straight corridor and also that wall. Now we can place our first cuboid room and we can remove the angled corridor and continue from there. Again, the glass dome interferes with us placing another cuboid room, but we can simply adjacency glitch from window to cube until we are at the right place. We could also, of course, delete the cross section again and place it afterwards once the cuboid room is placed. You can connect again a series of cuboid rooms here, depending on how long you want your glass corridor to be. And again, you blender glitch the glass pipes on the central connectors of the cuboid room. Now this results in a nicely series of connected pipes, which you can walk through. There are no obstacles. Both the two stretches of the pipe have a perfect connection, except the one that connected to the cross section. As you remember, we had the little offset issue with the corridor, which results in a slight shifting glass pipe. A previous technique had a better result, but this was when the cuboid roof still glitched inside the rooms instead of on top of them. So at the moment, this is the best way I could find to build these glass corridors out of the water and still have a perfect connection. There is another technique that actually has been used by Telepath, a fellow builder and PBF member, and he uses the cubes from the adornment menu, places wires in a certain location and direction, and then glitches the glass pipes on top of these. However, this takes some serious skill and patience, as it takes precision to get the pipes to join perfectly together. Maybe one day he will make a tutorial of it, wink wink. Now, while we wait for that, I hope you enjoyed this tutorial and learned something new. And if you have any questions, remarks or other solutions, please do not hesitate to place them in the comments. Or join our Discord and share your bases, ideas or questions with us. Thank you all for watching. If you liked this video, make sure to hit that like button. If you're not already, perhaps you could subscribe. That way you can keep up to date with further content I'm posting. And if you want to see more, click one of the thumbnails showing on the screen right now.